this make you jealous? I'm up on my mom's work right now. Wow. That's what we all dream about. Yeah, that's how we roll. Gotta represent. What's going on, guys? Just want to make this little video. It's got a new camera, an iPhone actually, and just messing around with the camera on here, and this thing looks pretty sweet actually. First, I wanted to do a shout out to. It's going to be an Ohio shout out. A couple guys that I know from online and know their videos from Ohio. E-Tracking Ohio, Ohio Digger, Ohio Metal Detecting, Ohio Coin Hunter, Outdoor Ohio Mike. He's got a great channel. Super Drew. He's an Ohio boy. Treasure Facts, great channel as well. Kojo, my digging buddy, and Dane Beamer. Some of you other guys might be from Ohio and I just don't know about it, but these are some guys off the top of my head. Just a little shout out. Also, I want to show you guys some of these large cents I've been finding lately. Before this year I only found one large cent ever, and this year I have 7 large cents already. It's been pretty crazy. Here was the first one I found this year, 1845. My other camera doesn't give great close-ups on the video, so with this camera I think I'm going to like, because I can do a little bit more with it. There was the second one I found. This one was 1836. This is the only one of this variety I found. It's the one of the older varieties. The head's different. I got a 1851. In 1840. This one does have a lot of corrosion on it, but if it didn't have the corrosion on it, this thing almost has gray patina on it. It almost looks like the color that it was originally. Got another 1845. Doesn't want to focus. There we go. That one's in nice shape. Another 1851. This one's sort of like the other one. Has a little bit of corrosion on it, but the detail on this one's great. Has a real nice patina. And oh yeah, no, I was wrong. This was the different variety, the 1830s. Oh no, okay, never mind. I have 2 of these in, of the older variety. That one came out pretty good too. Yeah, so there's those. Somebody had a video not too long ago. I don't know what it is. The soil is very bad here in Ohio with coppers, nickels, stuff like that. If you guys are having the same problem wherever you live because of the soil, one thing that somebody told me was when you dig them out of the ground and they still have that crust of dirt on them, just leave that dirt on there and just let them dry out completely until you get home. Because when you wipe them off with the wet mud on them, or wipe them off with water when they're still damp, it just kind of destroys the coins. And around here, I did it on these two. I kind of washed them off right where I was hunting to show the camera, and it was kind of a mistake because they mess them up. But once you let them dry, take them home. This is like a cuticle stick. You can get like a bamboo kebab stick, something like that. Just a wooden stick. A toothpick might even work. I've sharpened this down with a knife a little bit. But you just kind of, where those dirt spots are and corrosion and stuff, just kind of do little circles around the coin. And it takes a little while, but they really do come out a lot better. So I would suggest that. But yeah, I never really touch water to these at all. And also, you know, just a dry toothbrush or something is good also. But yeah, there's the large cents that I found this year. Here's that key date Indian I found a couple days ago. It's a 1873. It's the closed 3 variety. I really didn't know anything about this before I found it, but if you can see the 3 there, there was one that had an open 3, and there was one with a closed 3. Just how close the points met on the 3. This one was the closed variety. It makes it a little bit more rare, but I thought it was pretty cool. This one came out pretty nicely though. Also, if you guys were wondering about the silver hoard, I'm going to show you a couple pieces of it. Be back in a second. We are the champions, my friend. I'm just fucking with you guys. Well, here it is. I don't know if you guys remember, about a couple months ago, found a big hoard of silver in the woods. Not trying to rub it in, but this is going to be the part 2 of the silver hoard find. Just wanted to elaborate a little bit on some of the history on it and what I found. Jeez. But yeah, if you remember, I was in the woods, got a big overload signal. If you see the video, it's funny. I'm pulling this big trophy out of the ground, which I don't have here, but pull this thing out of the ground. I'm just kind of hacking away at it. Didn't really know what I had. If you go back and watch the video, it's funny. I'm like jabbing it. I'm jabbing this piece actually pretty hard with a shovel. But I had to go home pretty much right when I found it, and so I just picked everything I had and picked up everything I had and took it back to the car and went home. And as I uncovered the dirt out of the large trophy all of this was stuffed in, I started pulling out some stuff, and this was actually the first piece that I came across that was marked. I've cleaned all this stuff off a bit, nothing harsh, no chemicals or anything like that, but the first piece I pulled out was this cup, and it's marked sterling right there. It's pretty cool. I saw this actually right when I had it at the site. Didn't really have any idea. I knew it looked like a trophy, obviously, but it was pretty black and stuff, and I didn't really know what it was. But this is actually a trophy won by R.A. Holden in 1911. Handicap singles. And there's a common theme here. All this stuff is from the same person, which is pretty interesting. That's what I wanted to go in history on. And all this is from a guy who was a pro tennis player from the teens. His name was Holden. And yeah, so that's what makes it very unique. Very unique find. But as I kept digging through, in the bottom of the thing, I came across. Well, after I started finding these two pieces, are what I first identified as silver. There was hard caked mud throughout in this whole trophy in the bottom of it, and once I started digging out some of the mud, I started to see a couple pieces of silverware, and I was excited because I was convinced that these were going to be silver as well, which they were. And man, all of this silverware is from the 1800s. Very intricate stuff. They're all monogrammed. Various makers. Let's kind of show you a little bit of each one. This one's dated 1894. I mean, it's just amazing the kind of quality things were back in the day. This one's dated 1894 as well. Little teaspoon. I mean, look at the work that they put into making these kind of things. Patented 1896. Another little teaspoon. This one was pretty amazing. $18.97. This one here is one of my favorite pieces, though. Look at that. This one was patented 1875. So yeah, that's that. Still look at this stuff like I'm still amazed by it. But that's not even the big thing. And there's the big guy right there. This was the biggest, and I don't know, the whole thing was exciting to find. I don't know if this was the most exciting piece or not, but I'm not quite sure, you know, how all this stuff got there. You know, there's no real telling. I can tell you it was probably buried about 100 years ago. But yeah, that was the big piece there. And the base of it was cut off. And there's a bunch of hallmarks on here. Sort of eagle. It's Mark Sterling there. This thing here weighs over 7 pounds. It's from the Ardsley Club Open Tennis Tournament. First prize, men's singles, June 10th, 1911. Won by, and the name is worn off of this, but I could only imagine it was the same guy. And as you can see, I haven't really done much cleaning on this piece because I think this thing might have some sort of value, but besides its silver content. But yeah, absolutely, positively my greatest metal detecting find to date at one time. Amazing. Thing about it was, yeah, I didn't know, when I was out there, I didn't know what I had, and I didn't really realize it till I got home and started cleaning it up. And sometimes that makes the best surprise for you. Sweet! There it is, guys. 1800s silver, early 1900s, from a pro tennis player. Probably will never find anything like that again. Can't forget this guy over here. Wanted to get a better close-up of that. Won that in the contest from Scott over at Looking for Gold. That was a sweet prize. But yeah, that's pretty much gonna conclude my video tonight. Just kind of testing out my camera, showing you guys the hoard. A couple shout outs, some large cents. But I want to show these guys again. E-Tracking Ohio, Ohio Digger, Ohio Metal Detecting, Ohio Coin Hunter, Outdoor Ohio Mike, Supra Drew, Treasure Facts, Kojo, and Dane Beamer. If you guys need to pause this, go ahead. Check these guys out if you haven't already. Appreciate that. But yeah, I'm gonna drink a couple more beers, stare at my silver, and oh yeah, I'm gonna be giving away one of those large cents in my contest. I actually contacted Tesoro today. Told him I've been giving shout outs to their metal detectors, and I'm having a 500 subscriber contest, seeing if they might send me a couple things to give away also. But I'm going to give away one of those large cents. I'm not sure which one yet, and at least one piece of silver, and hopefully some more stuff. So hope you guys enter that. But yep, that's it for tonight. See you guys next time. Later.